Today's chore is planting alfalfa. This is the field that we had wheat in. You can see the stack of hay over there. And we did all the dirt work, ripped it and plowed it, land planed it. I got some video on some of that stuff. I just don't have a whole lot of time to make, go and make videos. It's a busy time of year, but do the best I can. But yeah, we're planting alfalfa out here. We put the wheat in last fall, cut it mid-June, plant the alfalfa. Well, now it's the end of July. We wanted to get to it a little bit earlier, but it's okay. We have till about the 15th of August around here to plant alfalfa. But yeah, we'll still get one cutting of alfalfa this way. And then next year it'll have 3 cuttings again. So this fall, we're gonna get one more cutting off of the alfalfa over there on the other half of the sprinkler. You can see the sprinkler right there. We usually do a half a sprinkler at a time when we're switching out crops. It's just easier for us to manage. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna cut that one more time, and then we will plant the winter wheat that we planted in here over there, and do the same thing pretty much all over again. And by doing that, we increase our bottom line, because normally when you plant alfalfa around here, the season's so short that if you're lucky, you can get 2 cuttings off of it, but most of the time you don't, because you don't want to plant too early, because if you get a frost, it'll kill it. And alfalfa seed is way too expensive these days to run that risk. And so even here at 7,500 feet, we shouldn't be seeing any frost for another 6 to 8 weeks. But we'll still have enough time to get one cutting of alfalfa, and then it'll be in full production next year where we'll get 3 cuttings. And yeah, that will cut the wheat early to mid-June, and then do this all over again over there. And we just keep repeating that process as the years go by to rotate the crops. Now the reason we do that is alfalfa puts nitrates into the soil, and it does that to kill off other plants that are around it. But the weaker alfalfa plants, as the years go by, eventually succumb to it, and it just starts dying off, and weeds begin to infiltrate. You get a lot of dandelions, and then it's time to plow it out and replant it. And so it's just a process that keeps going year over year. But wheat, grain crops, really a lot of grain crops use high levels of nitrogen, and so it becomes a nice happy relationship. The wheat will use up that nitrogen that's in the soil, and then the alfalfa will be able to grow nice and strong for 5 to maybe 7 years, usually 5 or 6 years, sometimes 7. Another big crop around here, we haven't grown it for a few years, but it's barley. And it's grown for Coors, actually. And I'm gonna still help out with harvest, but that's one of the biggest grain crop that's growing around here. All right, I need to get out and check on the seed box. So right here, we're looking about 3 inches away from the ground. These little pink dudes right here, that's our alfalfa seed. Plant them in these rows right here, 6 inches apart. This is where I was picking up the drill, so they're not underground. You can see, you go that way and they start getting covered. Alfalfa only supposed to be like a half an inch in the ground, maybe half, 3/4 of an inch. But I'll get done what I can today because we got rain coming.